This video will look at how you can use the .NET command line utility to create new projects from the existing templates and build. We'll begin with understanding the new command in .NET, how to list existing templates installed in your environments. We will then look at how to find or search for the right template based on your need. This session will all be practical with live commands which you can follow, learn, and apply in your work immediately. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Chaitanya and you can call me Chai. I have more than a decade and a half of experience with software development as a developer, tech lead, architect, and various other roles around designing and delivering software products. As I said, we will look into the new command in the .NET CLI. With the new command, you can create a new project based on an existing template for web, mobile, and desktop application types. Every command in .NET CLI will have its own options, both mandatory and optional. You can get the details on the options by using .NET-H. For example, if I want to get the help on the new command, I can say .NET space new and then -H. So here, as you can see, you get all the options for the command new. Now, just to take a couple of examples, the -L or list will list on all the templates installed in your machine. And similarly, you have a few other commands, some of which we'll go in detail now. So to list all the templates available, you will say .NET space new and -list. So it will list down all the commands that are currently available for you to create a project. The key part to know here is the name of the template and the short name. We generally use the short name to specify what command to use or which project to create. You could also see the languages in which this particular template is supports, and accordingly in your command you can specify if you want to create a console based, if you want to create a console based application for and using a VB or F sharp, you'll be able to specify the switch in the command. We can also search now. We can also search the templates from NuGet server based on the author of the template, languages, and tags. In order to search, I still have to use .NET new list, and then I have to say search based on author, and author is Microsoft. Now what it does is, I missed one dash, so double dash and then author. So what it does is it connects to the NuGet server, the global NuGet server, and lists down all the templates which are published by Microsoft author. Right. So if you want to similarly, if you want to tag, you want to search based on a tag where author is Microsoft and tag is common, I can get those specific templates only where based on the tag and based on the author. So this gives you the flexibility to filter out and find the right template for your project. Now let's start by finding. We will go ahead and create our first new project using the CLI. So as you know, to first thing we do is we list all the templates. So here, what I want to do is create an API project and followed by create a test project and a library project, which we will be later on using in our future videos to build and publish. So in order to create a new project, I have to specify .NET new and then followed by the name of the template to use. So example, In this case, I want to create a web API project which is based on ASP.NET Core. So the short name for this is Web API. So I'll specify Web API and go ahead, and if I just press enter now without specifying the name of the project, it would basically go ahead and use the folder name, the current folder where your terminal or a command prompt is pointing to. It would take the name of the folder to create the projects. So where I'm right now, I'm here in the .NET CLI folder. So it would basically create a .NET CLI.cs browse and relevant files. So, but I don't want that. So I'll specify the name which I want to use for my projects. So I'll say academy.apis. So now what it would basically create is it would find the template based on Web API and goes ahead and creates a new project which is of type ASP.NET Core APIs. So here I have the basic project with API references. So what I can do now is similarly, I will go ahead and create a new test project which is MS Test. If I want to create a test project, I will be able to MS Test will specify to use the MS Test project instead of the end unit. Or so again here the name will be academy.tests. So what it does, it will go ahead and create a test project and then go ahead and ensure we are able to build. And finally, so what we have is the .NET. Now, so here I have academy.apis, academy.test. Now, I'll go ahead and create one more project which is of type .NET new, and I'll call it as class lib. So class lib is nothing but a simple class library wherein you get a basic class with this, just like the way you create in a Visual Studio. So class library -n academy dot libraries. So what it does is again create a libraries project. Now if I go back to the project and go back to the folder, you can see I have 3 different projects which are not linked to each other. So generally we use the solution file or the SLN file which references where you can group multiple projects under one single solution. So now we look at how to create a solution file and link or add the existing projects into the solution file. So how do I do is .NET again new, and then instead of specifying the project template, I'm going to specify the file template which is SLN followed by name, which is I'll call it as academy.apis. So what it does, it creates a new solution file with the name which I've given, but this solution file is currently empty. It doesn't have any references to the existing projects. So how do I do is .NET again SLN. I can say add. So now again SLN is a new command. So in order to get help, I can say help, and this is where you will get you can add the projects, you can list the existing projects and remove. So example, if I say .NET SLN and then I'll say list, so it says no projects found because I have not there are no projects linked into a solution. So let me add one. So let me .NET SLN add, and then I'll link the API projects project into the solution file. So you have to specify the path of the CS proj, right? So if you see here, and specifying the path of the CS proj, I press enter. Now if I say .NET SLN list, it will list down the project which I have linked. Similarly, I can go ahead and add .NET SLN add academy.test. test/academy test.cs proj, right? And finally, I'll add .NET SLN Academy .libraries slash .cs proj. I missed the add command, so I'll say .NET SLN add, and then specify the project. Now if I say .NET SLN list, it will list down all the 3 projects. So what we have seen here is how to use the new command to not only create projects, individual projects based on the tag, based on the author, based on the short name. You could also use the new command to create solution file, add the existing projects into the solution file, and manage the build and deployment. Right. So in the future videos, we will look into specifically how to build these projects, how to publish, and how to test the projects, uh, so that you will be able to use the CLI right from creating the projects to building and using it in your pipelines.